Oh, people, I feel like I'm at an estate sale. So this is one of those garage sales where they're not going to open up till 8 o'clock, at least I think. So I thought I would spend some time doing a video, but there is already 3, 4, 7 of us here, and it's 7:44 in the morning. But I wanted to tell you about my opportunity since I have this moment, and hopefully I can finish it all. So there is an estate sale company that is not in my state. And I noticed that I do a lot of online auctions, and I noticed that all of their auctions, they don't list clothing, shoes, or purses. And these are very, very high-end estate sales. And I mean, they're like in like 1.7, $2 million homes. And so I just reached out and I said, hey, by the way, you don't sell these items. Is there any way that the homeowner would be interested in maybe letting me look at them and letting me give them an offer? And she didn't get back to me for like a couple weeks. I figured it was like a dead end. And then all of a sudden she wrote back and she said, you know what? We have an estate sale coming up, $1.7 million home. Not a lot of clothing, but a lot of stuff. And I said, well, you know what? I'll come look at it. I'll take my daughter with me. They had a 3.5 car garage full of stuff. I ended up paying about $425. I think my daughter ended up about $125 and got the most amazing things. Then they called me again, and the next sale it was unique. It was basically just a small closet with about 10 items of clothing, and then a bedroom where all the stuff that the estate sale company wasn't going to sell. There was so many gems. It was just so unbelievable. And I said to the homeowner, actually, she wasn't there because she was sick, and so her husband was there. And you know how you barter. And so I started low, and I said $100, and he was like, okay, sure, take it. And I was like, what? I almost felt like I was robbing them. But yeah. So I am waiting now for another call. We have to travel quite a ways to do these, but it's so worth it, and it's fun. And yeah, sometimes just reaching out. Who cares? Who cares if they don't reply or if they say no? Just reach out. You never know what opportunities are out there until you knock on the door. So knock on the doors. Make those connections. Talk to the people in the garage sale. Ask questions. Let them know you're a reseller. Who cares? If they have an attitude, move on. Move on. You're going to find that in anything you do in life. So other than that I had to get out of bed early. And it is 7:47 and the garage door is still shut. But I wanted to share that with you. And I just want to encourage you. I am nobody, literally nobody. And I am running this business, and I'm going to look at a storage unit. And a storage unit doesn't always mean that your business is growing. And I was talking to my son, and he goes, how many of your resellers are doing storage units? And I was like, I don't know. I know of one for sure, Surfs. I know Surfs Up uses them. I don't really know of anybody else. I said I did ask a question, and a few people replied, but it wasn't that big of a deal. And he said it seems to be the thing. You know how like a very, very popular reseller who does content will get a unit and then everybody just follows suit. I'm not doing that. I'm literally tired of moving a bin and a box to get to what I need. And that is why I'm doing it. Also to store, if I'm going to work with this estate sale company and bring in the amount of products that I'm bringing in, I need space. I also have a storage unit guy who doesn't like to deal with clothing, and he lets me buy the clothing from him. So yeah, that's where I'm at with that, and that's why I'm doing it, and that's about it. So hopefully these people will open the door soon. 2 more cars have shown up. It's early. Maybe some of these people, a lot of these people are like, they're either looking for jewelry or electronics, and they'll be in and out. really fast, and I will linger and go through things and find the deals. All right, guys, I'm going to sit patiently and wait for the door to open and talk to you later. Bye.